Superman is coming back already. Now, first of all, Matt Reeves' Batman is finally going to be starting filming too. That's one thing I want to talk about off the top. October 1st, 2027 is still that release for it too, and they're supposed to start shooting right away. They're talking about early this next year, they're going to start shooting. So we're finally going to get that moving forward. But beyond that, David Zaslav came forward talking about all the stuff that's going on at WB. And we had the little thing from James Gunn last week where James Gunn, they said, are you working on Superman 2? He's like, define Superman 2. I'm working on a Superman type movie where Superman's involved, but I'm not going to say that's Superman 2. And so now Zaslav came forward and said, James Gunn is already preparing to write the next installment in the Super family. And he left it at that. And so now we're going... Superboy. I know. Now what's going on online? People are like, what's that actually mean? What are they talking about? And I'm like, okay, so guys, let's just break this down. This is what this is. We know what this is. And they're going to do Super Friends, which I think that they're not going to do that, but it'd be fun if they did the Super Friends. Like that'd be so James Gunn to be like, we're not doing Justice League. We're going to do the Super Friends instead. That'd be so James Gunn. But I still feel like it's going to be Superman, Supergirl, Crypto, and Superboy, and we're going to get that super family back together fighting hopefully a big, big bad, maybe Brainiac.
And Super Flop.
And Super Flop, GR says.
Hey, GR, it didn't flop. You lost.
It didn't flop. It made $600 million so far.
It didn't hit it didn't even hit $700 million.
Yeah, we'll see. By the time it leaves theaters, it might hit $700 million. It might.
High standards over
it's
here.
coming. It's coming.
It said $550 million now. It ain't hitting a $700 million.
It's almost.
Brian, the rumor is it's coming to streaming next week, so it's not.
What? No, it's not.
August, they said August 18th or 20-something.
Well, I know they're already pulling back showings this weekend. I know that. So that is true. But I can't imagine they'd pull it so early. That's too soon.
It died, Brian. It not making 700.
What died is the Fantastic Four. Let's be honest. The Fantastic Four is dying. Yeah.
Flopped.
R.I.P. Fantastic Four.
The Fantastic 3, you mean?
I still liked it.
Not to change the subject, but did you see how big of a dive?
67%?
It took its second weekend. It was almost 70%.
It's insane.
I'm sorry, guys. He's still Mr. Blank to me.
But I will still say this about Fantastic Four, though, for you guys. It is the highest grossing Fantastic Four movie ever. But it's on par.
That ain't saying much.
I know it's not. It's on par for all the other movies. Like the first one made about 150 million, something like that. The second one about 105 to 110 million. The third one lost money. The reboot lost money.
I got a question for you. Do you think with this flop, kind of like the rumor with Endgame? Remember when they were filming Endgame and all that, and the backlash to Captain Marvel? Supposedly they rewrote the script to basically biff her, and she showed up for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They're going to take the lead role away from Pascal.
I don't know, man. If it flops, I don't think they're going to take it away from him yet. If Doomsday flops, I think they'll take it away from him. I think they'll do some last minute trajectory change.
It did flop, Brian.
No, Doomsday. When Doomsday comes out a year from December. So when that comes out, if that flops, then they're in trouble. Then they're going to be a massive reshoots, shifts for Secret Wars. It'll be a whole thing. I guarantee it.
They got RDJ. That man's gold.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Superman.
The whole movie is going to be about Doom.
Superman made about $300 million, pretty much. You know what I mean? So that's not really a flop. It's $300 million. That's pretty big for them. I mean, and even James. I mean, it's not like what it used to be. It's not $1 billion anymore. But no one's making $1 billion. They actually said that Thor: Love and Thunder was a flop, and that made $750 million. And I'm like, that wasn't a flop, actually. Just people just didn't like the movie.
Well, in hindsight, though, with what Marvel was used to,
then it's a flop.
That was a flop.
Well, yeah, but it made a lot of money.
And your point?
Well, that's not a flop then. I mean, it's a flop story-wise, but box office-wise, a success. But this isn't.
I'm waiting to see the next DC stuff, like the next streaming shows and the movies, to see if you could consider this a flop, because this is coming off a very disjointed DCEU. This is coming off. People hated those movies, no matter what you say. I liked them, but you're coming off The Flash, which was trash.
Oh yeah,
coming off.
Well said.
You're coming off Aquaman 2. You're coming off a Wonder Woman 2, which was really... Pedro Pascal grew his beard out and said he'll never shave again because that movie was trash.
Yep.
So I'm waiting to see going forward. If the DCU starts picking up steam and getting more people, more butts in the seats making money, then this movie did its job. If not, then I consider this movie a flop. Because it's hard to consider this movie a flop when people are just ready to give up on the DCU, man. I mean... People have been.
I feel like people have a little bit of hope right now, though. I bet there's a little bit of hope for it. And that movie wasn't a horrible movie. It was a fun movie. Did you see Fantastic Four yet, Jordan? You had a chance to go?
Not yet. And now of course, now I got to wait because the Vogue just only kept it for a week.
Oh man, yeah, because it didn't do well. If it would have been selling out, they probably would have kept it. It hasn't even crossed 400 million yet, which again they spent. I mean, it made a little bit of money, but it hasn't, like I said, it'll probably end up being about $100 million it's going to make. And that's about it. Like Ant-Man money.
I've heard mixed things, man. Like a lot of you guys liked it. Then I heard, I've watched some of the reviewers I trusted. Some of the reviewers say the movie was trash. I mean, I don't know. I was never a big Fantastic Four fan to begin with. Like, even when the originals came out, and I read some of the comics. I mean, I got the foil cover 400th issue or whatever from the 90s. And but I was never into the Fantastic Four. It was more like X-Men. Give me X-Men, Spider-Man, and all that.
I love X-Men, dude. What do you think about this? Can I ask you though fast about this new Superman movie? Do you think it's going to be like Superboy, Supergirl, Superdog, Superman, Superwife, Super Grandpa?
What do you think? The problem is they're not married yet, so it's not going to be Superman's kid because that'd just be too big of a flash forward.
Yeah, it'd be a massive one.
So the only thing I could see is if you're bringing in any more super people, it's either going to be John... Huh?
What if Jor-El's still alive? And they bring in Bradley Cooper. They bring in Bradley Cooper. He's evil now. He's evil, and he's like the villain, and he tries to conquer Earth.
That's so not storyline, Brian. It's a bunch of bullshit.
What I'm going to see is this is what I got predicting. It's either going to be John Henry Irons, Steel, or it's going to be Cyborg Superman as the villain, or you're going to bring in Connor Kent because they've already established Lex Luthor is cloning.
True.
He already cloned one, and it failed. So what if now he's in prison? He's thinking, right? He's like, what if I add my DNA to that Superman DNA? And that's how you get, and in the comics, that's how you get Connor Kent. That's how you get Superboy. So that is where I could see it going next.
You're telling me that Lex Luthor and Superman had a baby and it was Superboy?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
That's a quite a conundrum right there.
I want a drunk Supergirl. That's what I want.
I'm picturing them doing the spaghetti noodle thing, they're over at a dinner table and they each have a piece of the spaghetti. You know what I'm talking about? I can't think of the movie with the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, Lady the Tramp?
Lady the Tramp.
Thank you.
Hey, this is how they're going to make the baby. 1A!
You got to mix up your
tastes so good, I can't help it.
Sassy! I like it. About Thundercats. I don't know why.
Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Let's go to GR. What do you think this Super 2 gonna be? What do you think it's gonna? Okay, it's definitely happening. They're excited about. They're moving forward. What do you think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be Superboy, Supergirl, Superman, Super Family, Super Spaghetti? What do you think?
I think it's gonna be Super Flop.
I knew it. He was gonna say flop or blank. I had my two guesses there.
Well, it's made by Mr. Blank to be a flop, just like his other movies.
You don't think there's going to be any, but this one made money though.
His other that one will make more. Guardians never flop.
A little bit.
Guardians did not flop.
Well, that was the last one, and I'm sorry, but he may have incredible talent, but his movies he hypes them, and they go. Sorry.
Do you think this is going to be like a Super Family teaming up then? What do you think that's going to be though?
Who the cares?
I guess GR is telling Dilligaff on Superman 2 at the end of the day.
The world's
Or
finest.
3 or 4.
It's going to be world's finest with bringing in Batman, but instead of controversial like like they did with BVS, it's going to be like they're teaming up right away.
They're right in there, like working together. I would love if it was the Super Friends. Bring in the Wonder Twins.
It would be amazing. It would be amazing.
Alan
I
Richards,
agree.
and Batman.
There you go. Just throw Robin in there. Just throw them all in. Just throw the Super Friends in. But Mike, wouldn't that be very James Gunn in a lot of ways? Like James Gunn's
Meanwhile,
like
somewhere outside the city.
yeah, right. Like he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna do the Justice League. I'm not doing Justice League. I'm doing the Super Friends. And then all of a sudden it's Justice League, but it's campier and it's ridiculous. You got the Wonder Twins aligning, and you got like Apache
Aquaman riding the seahorse.
Yeah, yeah, Apache
It works
Chief in
for
there.
me. I don't know
Let's
why.
go.
I don't know why that pitch seems really solid to me. Seems
Right.
fun.
That
Fun.
might actually work.
It
That-
could
that's
work.
what I liked. About
So he won't do it.
That's what I liked about what I don't know if I've just got a good attitude in general these days, Brian,
jeez.
because I've been pretty compassionate. I liked the Superman movie. I thought it was fun. I liked Fantastic Four. I
like them both, but that doesn't make them hits.
what I liked about them is that they finally fucking watched Cruise Control and they said, "Oh, people don't want a movie to feel like a fucking homework assignment."
You're right.
Hey, I like that. I like looking at my wife when she's confused and telling her 20 years of fucking knowledge.
It has its place. It has its place, but not.
You have to be
not-
careful, Jordan. You might get in trouble there.
I
Not when
know.
the studios are just cranking out material. Like when there's too much to come up with, and you got to watch the shows too. Like that's just it's too much. So in that vein, Brian, yeah, Super Friends, hell yeah, no homework, doesn't like very very loosely connected to the continuity, just fun, goofy, Hall of Justice.
Yeah, just completely
And the Legion of Doom, the friggin' Legion of Doom. Can you imagine?
That'd be awesome.
Can we get the narrator? Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom,
GR?
at the Hall of Justice,
So
Gee,
bad. I
You
want
have to get that deep voice.
right? At the
Meanwhile,
Hall
at the Hall of Justice,
Gee Willikers, Batman. Joker and Lex Luthor are at it again.
I think that'd be hilarious, right? If they just kind of go for it. Just go for it.
Wonder
Why not?
Woman in her invisible jet.
the best part of Superman was Lex Luthor.
Oh yeah.
Peppy, would you
there
see
was no
the-
doubt in my mind, Nicholas Hoult was going to kill that role. I mean, there was
Dude.
no doubt.
Oh, I
He was
figured
so
out.
good.
I figured out what he was doing. Because my wife's out of town. You know, you watch the movies that you watch when you're alone. I watched There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Great movie.
I realized that Lex Luthor. What's the actor's name? You said
Nicholas Hoult.
Holt.
Yeah, Nicholas Hoult.
Nicholas Hoult. He's doing Daniel Plainview from There Will Be Blood. He's just not doing an accent. Like that kind of halting cadence, like it's spot on. If you watch it again, see if you can pick that out.
I like Mike said, there was no homework. What I like about Superman was there was no like you had to watch this. There was no slow spot of setting up this world. They just came out and said, "Hey, metahumans exist, superheroes exist. Watch the fucking movie."
Yep. Go. Or just go into it right now.
We didn't have
people
to watch
did.
Batman's parents die and Peter
Yeah, we
Parker
didn't have to
get
see
bit
that
by
again.
a spider
Martha.
again.
Martha. Yeah, I think that was great. And they both did it too, which is kind of hilarious that both movies were just like, you know what? Here we are. Jump in. Let's go. And I think that worked. It works. Yeah, I'm still shocked they cut out freaking John Malkovich. Like, I don't know how they cut him out of that movie, you know? Like, how do you cut him out?
It sounded like it was like a fucking 10-second cameo during the whole,
The beginning stuff.
montage.
Yeah, the beginning montage, like the first 20 minutes. Which, Jordan, I know it's a spoiler, but the first 20 minutes, they're just like battling off a bunch of villains.
That's what
pretty
I heard.
much. Yeah.
It was Ted Knight. I didn't realize that Ted Knight was the narrator. That's awesome.
Oh, really? In the
Ted Knight is
original?
like, yeah, he's a hilarious actor. I love that guy.
That's awesome. Ted Knight. He passed. Queen said he passed away, though, huh? Oh, that sucks. It'd be great if he was still alive.
About 10 years ago, Brian.
Oh, well, it'd be good if he was still alive. It'd be fun to actually use him.
Hey, you can find somebody.
Yeah.
Get Frank Welker. He can do anybody's voice.
That's true. He's awesome. Yeah, I was happy when he actually came back for freaking Megatron, you know?
Right.
That guy. Keep that guy working. Keep all of them working. I don't know why they didn't use him in the freaking Transformers 1. Okay, it's whatever. But hopefully,
Ted Knight, Mary Tyler Moore, you know. Come on, guys.
guys, what do you think the odds are of Super Friends, though? Think it could happen? Anybody? I think it'd happen. It'd be fun.
Not a chance.
I think James Gunn's gonna play it safe. He's building to the Justice League.
Yeah, the Super Friends would be so much more fun, though, Mike. So much more fun.
It's a dream. It's a nice dream, but it's just a dream.
Yeah, come on, GR.
I'm just waiting for that Batman announcement so I can tell all you fuckers I was right.
You really think it's gonna be Alan Richardson, don't you?
I do.
Well, James Gunn recently said
I
that
love
he loves
Alan.
him.
Huh?
He's all right, even for a Democrat. He's all right.
James Gunn said he likes him.
I know
They're
he
friends.
did. And hey, he already in an interview, Alan Richardson did a Batman voice with no fucking ADR or nothing. It was almost like it kind of reminded me of what Kevin Conroy used to do, just by lowering it and frickin'.
Yeah, it could be good. I think like Inframan said, not doing Origins is lazy. Well, it does confuse some people. It does, you know. But I think the Fantastic Four did a very quick origin story. They just brushed through it really fast.
It depends on the character too. Like, I mean, do you need to see Bruce Wayne's parents die again? How many times have we seen that?
I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that happen again.
5 times, I think.
Krypton blowing up.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, we've seen it a million times. We know. We know, right?
Judging by where we
Strong
are
guy
in this
can
universe,
fly.
Judging by where we are in this universe, you're gonna get a lot of origins because if they do the Brave and the Bold, like James Gunn said they're gonna do, you're gonna have to get Damian Wayne's origin. So like the minor characters are gonna have origins, but the ones you don't need to know aren't probably gonna. They're already there.
I'm going to ask the chat fast. So, Queen, you have every episode of the Super Friends, and Inframan says, I love the Wonder Twins. Would you want to see that over any kind of other James Gunn movie? The Super
Nobody
Friends?
wants the Wonder Twins unite.
I want the Wonder Twins. I would love to see the Wonder Twins unite.
It would really seal the deal for how campy like the tone would have to be to actually have the Wonder Twins.
That's like, let's just bring in Plastic Man, goddammit.
Well, he said he's working on a Plastic Man one. He's working on that.
Please, come on.
He's working on it. I think that's interesting.
That could be like a Deadpool kind of property for them.
Yeah.
Plastic Man would have to be like a Deadpool property.
I don't know why, but I see Taylor Lautner playing one of the Wonder Twins. I don't know why. You know, from Twilight, you could have him in there, and then you have him and like Zac Efron.
Joe Jonas too. They're not doing anything with him in Marvel anymore. He got pitched over in the fucking end credits of fucking Eternals. Let's bring him on over.
Throw him in there. I think Zac Efron would be great in there though too. Come on, Zac Efron in there. Wonder Twins unite.
Fucking jaw.
Hey man, he slipped on his sock. Okay.
Yeah.
He slipped on his sock.
I don't want to know, Brian.
But anyways, the Wonder Twins are coming. I'm just kidding. I hope that the Super Family will be great. Still no word. That's just rumor bait. That's all it is. And before I sign off, one thing I want to say, don't ignore those doomsday rumors. Those have been going rampant right now. Oh, we leaked the first 45 minutes. They start in Wakanda. And Suri's the main character. And she knows about insurrections. Insurgences. Yeah, I just don't. What? You know, I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. Yeah, but I would buy some Super Friends.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.